3-day event. So the past couple of years have only been 2 days, and really the first year was just one, which was the Block Party and Fair. Since 2020, 2021, we have grown to a 3-day event this year. So our first event is our SA Juneteenth Block Party and Fair Mixer. I know that's a mouthful, but you can say Juneteenth Block Party and Mixer for short. So this mixer falls in line with our mission of helping close the wealth gap in the African American community here in San Antonio. So it's the mixer is for entrepreneurs to come out, to network, to meet new people, also to connect with our sponsors, being able to meet people in the corporate space, contracting. Opportunity is very important. Having access is important, and so we want to make sure that we're creating the access and the opportunity for Black-owned businesses to be able to grow in their prospective industries. So whether that's through B2B or B2C, and I was, like I said, having opportunities to learn more about government contracting and just meeting the people that's in that space, because networking, this country and this business community and all of it is all about who you know. So we all heard the saying, it's not what you know, but it's who you know. So here's an opportunity to expand your circle of influence. Wow. And it's gonna be on June 11th from 6 to 8 at Restore Education, which is at 4603 East Houston Street. So our second event is Thursday, June 13th, and those are our small business workshops. So again, sticking with our mission of helping small businesses. And education is really key. Education is key in any field, but definitely for small business owners and even business owners or anyone thinking of starting a business, you always want to educate yourself. So we have a full day of amazing classes that will be at San Antonio College. The classes start at 1 o'clock and the last class starts at 5. So we have classes on taxes, bookkeeping, grant writing, government contracting. Two of our sponsors will be hosting classes. City of San Antonio Economic Development will be going over all the resources that they offer for small businesses, as well as our sponsor, Ready to Work. They have a program to help get people trained and skills in the job market, so you definitely want to come out to that class if you're looking to change job markets. We also have a class on business credit. So there's so many classes, and of course branding and marketing. But we have over 10 classes for you to choose from that day. And again, the first class starts at 1, the last class starts at 5. And so you can go over to SanAntonioJuneteenth.com to register for the classes. In the Victory Center at San Antonio College, which is located off of Main and Laurel, so near the downtown area. So all of the speakers are experts in their field. So I made sure that I selected top people in those categories. So we have Nicole Johns with RSJ Consulting. She's been in the tax industry for over 10 years. Anastasia Nunn is doing our bookkeeping class. She's a certified CPA. She's been in the industry for over 10 years. We have Charles Johnson. He will be doing the workshop on government contracting. He was formerly the executive director of the certification agency, so over 20 plus years in that space. We have Warren Gaines, who will be presenting the business credit class. He's been in financial service working with Chase for over 10 years. So I made sure that we pick some good quality people that have expertise and been experienced in those fields. So that way, if you have any questions, they should be able to get you the answers, or they definitely know somebody who can. So we do have what's called our speaker series. So our overall event actually has 3 pillars, and it's health and wellness, education, and small business. The small business, we wanted to make sure that we really did our part to support small business, especially living in San Antonio. Small businesses are really the backbone of the economy as a whole in the U.S., but definitely small businesses really move this city forward. And especially with African American and Black-owned businesses, we want to make sure that we're providing opportunity and access again to education, to resources, to really build and help them build and grow, so that way they stay sustainable and stay in the city. So the Juneteenth Block Party and Fair is pretty much a culmination of our 3 pillars: education, health and wellness, and small business. So the event is actually divided into those 3 spaces. So when you come to the event, there will be an education section, which means all the vendors that are either education like schools and colleges, or either just information-based organizations. They will be in the education section. Then we have our small business section, which is literally that, small businesses from health. And there are some health and wellness businesses in that section. So from t-shirts to bakeries to photography, we have an array, health and wellness. So we have an array of small businesses that will be in that area. And then we have our health and wellness section. So we're doing blood pressure checks. So you can stop by and get your blood pressure checked. We have community first health plans. They will be there with all the resources and services they have related to health insurance. You'll find them there. We have Good Health Wins. They will be there providing food. So they have from the food bank. So the food bank will be delivering packaged food. And so you can stop by and get you a bag of veggies and goodies to take home with you. So health and wellness section, so you'll find an array of things in that area as well. Now we do have food trucks, there'll be live entertainment, so tons of stuff to keep you busy. We have a kids play area, so there'll be bouncy houses, water activities, coloring stations, so tons of stuff to keep the kids busy as well as the adults. So Kohl's, we have a big volunteer group coming from Kohl's as well as Target. I do believe we're working with Chase with some volunteers as well as Wells Fargo and sending volunteers. Then we just have regular volunteers from the community. So if you would like to volunteer, there's still time. You can go to SanAntonioJuneteenth.com. There's a button in the middle of the homepage where you can register or sign up to be a volunteer. We have some amazing sponsors this year. Pepsi is one of our sponsors. They provide a lot of our beverages, so thank you. Shout out to Pepsi. We have Economic Development, City of San Antonio Economic Development. They're a sponsor as well, so they provided financial support for this event. And also they'll be, again, having a workshop, but April Alcorta, she'll be hosting the workshop for economic development. Ready to Work is one of our sponsors, again, also one of the workshop presenters, Michael Ramsey. Big Brothers, Big Sisters. We're definitely a very, a supporter of them. So they're looking for mentors. So if you're looking to be in the community and mentor young children, Big Brothers, Big Sisters will definitely use your help. Wells Fargo has come on board and been a great support. So shout out to them, as well as Truist Bank and Community Health Fund, Community First Health Plans. They've been a great support over the last couple of years in helping us grow our scholarship fund. So we definitely appreciate all of our sponsors for making this event possible. And then we have Alpha Solar also. So we're looking to get solar panels. Alpha Solar has been a supporter from the very beginning as well in Noble, Texas. So Noble, Texas is a construction company. But the cool thing about them is that you want to get on their vendor list because they're always looking for minority businesses and African American businesses to help build out their commercial projects. So they have been a support for the last couple of years as well. So the main thing I want people to take away from is resources. I want definitely visit all the tables, especially the health and wellness and the education side. Get information from some of the schools that'll be there. We have some HBCUs that'll be there. Prairie View will be there. I do think Alabama A&M, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been a long list. So we have some HBCUs that will be there. We have some local schools that will be there as well. So definitely get all the information you can about educational resources. We have youth empowerment services. They will be there as well. Again, in the health and wellness area. Get all the information so you know what resources are available to you, because that is the core and the main purpose of this event. And obviously support the small businesses there, clearly. Support the vendors. We'll have a ton of food trucks there, so you have plenty to choose from to eat, plenty of things to eat to choose from. But support the small business owners, because for a lot of the vendors, a lot of small business owners that been at this event is one of the events where they make the most money. And every year we have at least 2 or 3 people that come and let us know that they have made the most money in their business by attending this event. So it does exactly what it's supposed to do. And we hope that it does do even more. So the more people that's there, the more the small business will have to connect with new clients, new customers, as well as getting the information to help you in any aspect of your life as it relates to education and health and wellness. So all 3 events, from the mixer to the workshops to the classes to the block parties, really a whole week of you getting immersed in the community, figuring out who businesses, opportunities that's available, as well as learning about African American culture, because we have some educational things kind of built into. So when you get to the block party, you're going to get a nice little pamphlet that'll have a lot of good historical information about the African American community and our contributions to the U.S. and where we are today. So we definitely put in some little informational things for you, so you won't leave. You should leave knowing some new things. That's for sure. So between the mixer, the classes, and the block party, you definitely should feel educated, you should feel empowered, and you should definitely have enough resources to do anything you want to do. So the networking mixer is Tuesday, June 11th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Restore Education, which is off of East Houston Street, so 4603 East Houston, about a half a block down from Sam Houston High School. And you can go to SanAntonioJuneteenth.com to register for everything. You can register for the mixer, the classes, and get your block party tickets there as well. The block party is free, but we do ask you to register just so we can give our vendors a heads up about how many people to prepare for, because we don't want anybody running out of food or running out of material. So we want to make sure that they have enough. So that's why we do ask people to register so we can prepare as best we can. Workshops, yes, on June the 13th. That's a Thursday at San Antonio College.
Okay.
And so from 1 to 5. So you can register to attend as many classes as you want. The registration is on the website as well, and that's SanAntonioJuneteenth.com. So it's at the Victory Center. So once you register, all the information will be on your ticket. So once you register, you'll get all the details there on the ticket for you. But it's in the Victory Center, which is kind of like right off of Main Street by their student center. But we'll have a map, and you'll get instructions via email as well. The block party is at Crockett Park, which is literally right in front of SAC. So if you're coming down, excuse me, if you're coming down Main, you'll actually get to Crockett Park before you get to SAC. So it's right off of, it's at 1300 North Main, and so you can't miss it. And there'll be signs and everything leading you as you come up Main. There'll be plenty of signs and letting you know where to park at as well. There'll be registration. You can come to there'll be tents set up for you to check in, get your wristbands and all that good stuff.
Wow, so this has been a great conversation. Ms. D. Michelle, and we appreciate the work that you bring to this community and these projects that help support and educate the people in our community.
Yes, it's a lot, but we want to make sure it's worth it, and we want to make sure that everybody, because people always asking, where's this, where's that, or see a lot of posts on Facebook or people looking for things. So there's no better way to come out and meet some of these people. That way you can kind of build your own network and and meet people that do exactly what you're always looking for on Facebook or whatever social media platform. 3 whole days of fun and education we have for you. So we look forward to seeing everybody from Tuesday